One. All right, all right. I'm Charles Mack the third here. Make bands. Computer World Modern Inc. We with the world-renowned music artist off MMM. A Lil Zane artist, platinum music artist, and he's dropping hits from Queen to Motivation. I've been sticking with this guy over 10 years now, whether he know it or not. I'm glad he picked me up. I'm one of his biggest fans, and that's how he taps in with his people. So y'all show this man some love. I mean, he makes me wake up. And I want to start out with the first question for you, Soulja P. Is that okay?
Yeah, man, what it is. Hey, I just want to say I appreciate the love and support, man. I appreciate you bringing me on. It really means a lot, bro.
You got it. So when did you first know you had that bug, that music buzz that you
Man. Yeah, bro, it goes all the way back, man. I was a kid, bro. Like, I've been doing music since I was probably about 5 years old. See, my dad, he's a singer. He had a band when he was young, you know what I'm saying? So he got me into music at a real young age. Really, it's been my whole life, bro. Just been grinding on this music tip, you feel me? So I would say probably about 7, 8 years old.
Oh, shit, early.
Like really getting into singing. Yeah, man, and I would go out and perform, like doing like karaoke or like little small shows, singing primarily at that time.
Right.
That's what really got me into music, like really pumping. And then I got into the drums, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, like the drums was a big change for me because it just got me into like all the musical elements, learning about like the history of music. School, I had lessons, you feel me? And I just learned a lot about music. I learned about piano, percussion, every percussion instrument you could think of. And I just kind of took that and built on it. That's when I started getting into the rap, you feel me? So at that time, it just kind of like all came full circle with just learning about music in general.
Okay. So that's what's up, man. No wonder you can tap into so many different genres on one track. You got people that want to hear you from all types of parts of the world. So this is my next question. What type of artist inspires you? You know what I mean? That's out there. We know you got so much like gifts from your core, from your dad, being a musician in the art, putting you out there early, and then you bringing in these skills with instruments plus your vocals. But like, do you have anybody that you would like, say, hey, they out there, they doing it, and
from the beginning, man. Yeah, from the beginning, Tupac, number one, Twista, Bone Thugs, Eminem. These are, the people that I think had the biggest impact on me musically, but it really goes across all genres because I'm a big fan of music in general. So, no, I could listen to any type of music. I'm talking about jazz, blues, rock, I could gospel, R&B, but, rap and hip-hop primarily, those four artists had a huge impact on me.
That's large, man. That's large. Like the most of us, but it sounds like it's well more deeply embedded in you. I can hear it bursting through your soul. And I think that's what the people love about you, man. That energy you bring. You got it. It's vibrating from you, bro. So when that hit their ear.
Too, man.
And I know you mentioned that, man, but like real recognize real on that, but you too real, brother. I'm gonna let you know, too real on that one. But okay, so here you go. I know you so busy, man. You superstar status. No, I don't need no check mark for that, right? So the last thing kind of I want to get into is like, sometimes people, you're an entrepreneur, but sometimes people don't feel like they can do it by themselves, or they need help, or they may have gotten help, or they're looking for help. What type of advice would you maybe give somebody who's really trying to make a move, or had you had any hands in help, or how did the game go for you?
For sure. So I'm glad you brought that up because there's so many different factors, and I'll go into the number one factor first. It's your music. Any artist you out there trying to get it, bro, work on your music. Every day work on your craft, because that first song and that second song and that third song, that 10th, 20th, 50th song, you're going to start developing those skills. So you really just got to work on your craft. That's number one. Always be focused on making the best music you could possibly make. You're trying to make the biggest impact possible, so your music really got to hit on a lot of different cylinders. You don't want to focus too much on one style. Kind of explore some different styles, see what kind of resonates with your fans, what's really hitting, and you're gonna find you. But first, you got to find you by making a lot of music. So that's the first thing I would say. But there's a lot more to it, and I will go in to say, when I was getting into the music industry, I'm a street dude at the end of the day. I came into the industry as a street dude coming up from the streets, really had not a whole lot, you know, I didn't have a whole bunch of investment behind me except myself. I was putting everything behind myself. I was betting on myself. I didn't have a label. I didn't have nobody to like push for me. It was all me, right? So I'm a street dude, but I'm a street entrepreneur, right?
Woo.
Like I'm an entrepreneur at the end of the day. So I'm out here getting it just with a street mentality, not really understanding everything about the music industry as a business. So that's where it comes in when I met a lot of different people along the way. But number one person I met along the way was Lil Zane.
Wow.
And you know what happened was, you feel me, I was actually on my grind, making massive networking and connections in the industry through the streets. Really helped a lot because
it's streets.
Street dude. The rap, the music industry, the hip hop industry is a street industry. So that actually helped me in a lot of ways. So I just had so many different connections. And one of my connections actually invited me to the studio while he was there. Copped a feature from him. Yeah, man, copped a feature from him. And on the spot, bro, you know, I'm just like, I'm here with Lil Zane. This is the multi-platinum selling, bro. The number one thing on my mind, right? I got to get a video, because I'm about to drop this feature, right? And I got to be like, look, man, I'm really with Lil Zane. This ain't just some feature, you know, that came out of nowhere. Like, we was in the studio, we did this, right? So that was the number one thing on my mind when I was in there. So I had my boy, he had, you know, saying the video camera, he was all set up. They got the lights set up, and we did a video real quick. Zane was right next to me, and I just fucking freestyled.
You killed it.
Like, just went nuts in that freestyle, right? And I just, you know, kind of just took that moment and really seized it. And that's another thing I would advise to artists. Like, when you get your moment, go for that. You know what I'm saying? Do not be shy. Do not hesitate. Go for it. And for it in that moment. And it was right then, I think that Zane started to take a little interest. Like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? Homie's got a little bit of, you know, swag, confidence. And in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, we teamed up. And what I say that goes back to what I was saying about the street mentality in the music industry. Zane instilled in me the music industry business. Like, really getting into handling your business in the music industry. You know, there's a lot of different things. So that's the next thing. You know, your grind, your work ethic, your perseverance, how hard you're going to work. That's got to be in you, period. You need to be focused on, like, really going all in on your music. But the next thing you got to be focusing on the music industry, the business, branding, marketing, handling all your business and paperwork behind the scenes, making sure you're going to get paid when the time comes to get paid, capitalizing. You get something that goes viral, right? You don't want to be having something going viral before you're set up to get paid for that, because that means you're not getting paid. And, you know, that's the number one thing that I would say, you know, made a huge impact on me, was just linking up with Zane. He kind of took me under his wing, showed me the ropes, taught me a lot, and he just believed in me. And that's another thing. First, you got to believe in yourself. You feel me? So you got to really go out, show the world you're it, you're here to stay, and then start making those connections. And, you know, it's gonna come to you. You feel me? Like, you making it happen so much when you grinding that hard that things start to come to you, and it just starts to snowball. You feel me? What I would say to artists, number one thing, music. Number two, you got to get your business in order. So start learning everything you need to learn. And you could do it by yourself. You don't need anybody to give you anything. You can do it by yourself. You feel me? Now, you will want a team, so you want to start thinking ahead. You know, you got to have everything in place for somebody to want to bring you on their team. And that's what I was saying. Like, in the beginning, I made all that happen by myself. You feel me? And that's what artists got to make. You know, they got to make it happen.
Put the work in.
Understand? Yeah, nobody's going to hand it to you, right? So if you're not already doing these things by yourself, how are you going to garner that interest? Because, you know, you're not handling your business behind the scenes. You feel me? So definitely, man, grind, work ethic, go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Put your passion into what you do. You feel me?
Soulja P, the businessman and artist, you know, entrepreneur. For sure. I wanted to say, man, I like that drip you got, man. You dripping on them. You feel me?
Appreciate you. You know,
yep. Yes.
With the manifest.
Manifest. Go check out manifest.com. Check out Soulja P's page. It out, man. And make sure that man.
manifeste.com. Manifest. It's me and my brother D Flow. He's another powerful artist. You know what I'm saying? Me and him came up together, did a lot of things together. Make sure you check out D Flow too. Me and him created this clothing line together. You know, super motivational, inspirational.
It is.
At the end of the day, what Manifest is all about is manifestation, affirmations, you know, creating the life that you believe you can create, having that confidence to go out there and create it, having the belief and learning about these things. Like, you go to our website, you're going to learn about all these things. Like, this topic is deep and it's crazy. I really want to spread it to the world. So definitely check it out, manifest.com.
Yep, and they going to do that. We're going to run it up. And the man is deep, and he's definitely well embedded. And I want to say thank you for coming and shedding some business ideas and love and your music perspective from the industry with Make Bands, our audience and team, your audience. And we will look to see more greater things from you. We know you implanted in this game, baby boy. We appreciate you for doing this interview. Much love. Soulja P. We're going to close this thing out, baby, with some more music and stuff, man. And we want to check you out when you got something new to drop or whatever.
You're the man, bro. I really appreciate you having me on, man. Just want to give a big shout out to you and everything you're doing, man. Keep grinding, man. You on your way, bro. Appreciate you, dog.
All right, baby boy. Much love. Signing off with you.
Hey,
Soulja P. Soulja, don't play that music, boy. Motivation. I ain't done. All right, Soulja.
You already know.
Thanks, Big G. Much love, man. Much love, Soulja, everybody. Yup.